Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's adventures, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai adventures, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Coopersthaiadventure live stream, coming at you live from Jomtien Pattaya in Thailand. Today's live stream, boy, got to think of a different topic every time I go live, and we'll talk briefly about what's happening in the news. I know all of you like to hear what's going on in the news, the good, bad, and the ugly. We always report it on the channel. And then I have a update on the diabetic sensors to give you, and also a update on what's happening with our YouTube channel. What are we going to be doing next? And what have we already got in production, and what's coming your way, and how soon before you can get to see it. So without further ado, let's get into the news. Welcome everybody in the comment section. Hello, thank you for coming on and joining us. So first thing in the news, Suvarnabhumi Airport, big time in the news right now. If for those that don't know, Suvarnabhumi is the major international hub for all of Thailand, and it's located in northern Bangkok. Okay, in the news, just 2 days ago, it is swamped with people incoming in the country, and immigration was not prepared for it. It's low season. We shouldn't be having these big, huge numbers of people coming into Thailand, but they are. And what's happened is there are now queues of over 2 hours long at Suvarnabhumi Airport. I shit you not, over 2 hours long to go through the regular passport control if you haven't got a business class ticket or you haven't paid for the VIP package to be able to go through the VIP lane and you're under 65, you are going to be waiting for over 2 hours. And they said the queue in the airport, guys, was over a kilometer long. Over a kilometer long, guys. And I actually have a picture here to send you, courtesy of Kenneth, who sent it to me today. And welcome to Thailand. 1 kilometer queue at Suvarnabhumi Airport, even in the low season. Look at that, folks. That's all the people waiting to get through passport control. And if you look at, where is it? That one there. Touch on it again. There you go. That is all the queue going all the way back there. Absolutely massive, massive queues at the airport right now. And this was on 10th of July. So this was just today. Oh, thank you, Kenny, for the update. Just today at Suvarnabhumi Airport. That is how long the line is to get through. If you're not going to pay for the VIP and you say, I'll just go through the normal queue line like everybody else, I'm not paying the $30, $40, $50, whatever it is. I'll wait in line. Enjoy. It's over 2 hours long, folks. It is a exceptionally long queue. And I don't know what Darlene's done with all the coffee mugs. They weren't in the regular cupboards. I think she's done a remodel of the kitchen and moved everything around. So I'm back to my Bitcoin mug today because I couldn't find my regular one. Okay. What else is happening in the Thai news? Balungs, foreigners. Yes, us guys are in the news big time right now. Thai police force, along with immigration, is having a hell of a clampdown. They found people here that have been overstaying for more than 5, 10, 15, and even 20 years in big doo-doo. They will pay the maximum fine, which I think is like 50,000 baht. It's 1,000 baht a day, but once you get over 50, I think it's capped. Let me know in the comments if that figure's right. I think it's either 50 or 100,000 baht maximum. And they're getting caught left, right, and center. And because they now have the facial recognition system as you come into Suvarnabhumi Airport, it's now up and running. So they're catching people left, right, and center. And also foreigners in the news for being stupid and trying to buy Thai houses. I keep saying on the channel, we are not allowed to own land. But they obviously don't watch my channel. And therefore, they go in with these corrupt agents that are saying, no problem, we'll open you a Thai company and you can have the house legally. You just have to pay the company fee and the tax for the year and you're good to go. And they're like, oh, really? I can own land in Thailand? I didn't know that. And they're forking out their hard-earned money, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, all the way up to $1 million, folks. Been caught. They've been reported in the news. I saw it just yesterday. Over 30,000 foreigners have been caught for opening illegal nominee companies to be able to circumvent the system and buy a house on land in Thailand. I've always said on the channel, you can own the house, but you can't own the land. If you want to do it, have a Thai wife, own a legitimate business, or do the 30-year land lease, whichever way you prefer. But do not go with these agents because all they want to do is take commission. They don't give a damn whether you get caught or not. They really don't. Every housing project I've been to offered me, we can help you set up a Thai company so you can buy this house. I'm like, that's illegal. I'm not doing it. And the poor agents were like, well, this is what we were told. Well, no, it's illegal. Oh, we didn't know that. It's illegal. Trust me, it's illegal. People in Phuket have lost their houses. People in Koh Samui have lost their houses. They're going to be going around checking the whole country. And fair enough, 2 years down the line, they are, and they're hitting everybody hard. So I'm expecting 30,000 foreigners to be losing their homes. And it's as simple as that. You'd never hear of the agents getting arrested. Never hear of the lawyers getting arrested. or the Thai nominee that's on the Chinook, which is the title book for the house, you never hear of them getting arrested at all. Because at the end of the day, they look at it, well, you're the one with the land. You're the one holding the book. You were stupid enough to listen to them. Well, I think Thailand needs to start going after these people and get them, get them for not abiding by the Thai law. Hang on, let me sort out what's going on here. There we go. I think Captain Action wants to join the panel. Hello, Henry. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Mr. Cooper. I had to join and say hello.
Hello, Henry. Hello, Henry. Let me just get through the news and I'll get straight with you, buddy. Hang on. So they're going after all these people. And I think to set an example, to stop these agents and to stop these lawyers from doing it, put those suckers in prison too. Who was your agent? Who was your lawyer? Who signed the paperwork for you? How did you get the Thai nominee? Oh, the lawyer gave it to me. Said it was a friend of his and he can do it. Go after the lawyer. Start arresting them. Take their law license away. Put them in prison. Set an example. Stop going after the foreigners that are doing this because they're naive. They're stupid. They didn't do their due diligence. And they're going to lose their home. They're going to lose the whole thing. They may have been living there for 10, 15, 20 years. They've just lost it. Thailand needs to set an example of them. Yes, go after the foreigner because they're breaking the law, but they had co-conspirators that helped them. Oh, Henry's gone. Let me put myself back. And they didn't do it by themselves. They don't know the Thai law. They don't know how to fill out the paperwork to get a Chinook, title for the house, title for deed for the land, all that. No way. And they don't know how to fill out the Thai paperwork because they don't read or write in Thai. So they need to go after everybody that helped, in my opinion, not just the foreigners. And that's what I hope Thailand's going to do. This is breaking news. It's just come out in the last 24 hours, folks. So I'm still watching the local Thai news channels to get further updates. And when I do, believe me, I'll put them out to you on the channel. I'm just pissed off about it because all I ever see when this happens is they always just take the home from the foreigner and the foreigner's got to go back to their home country, because they can't no longer afford to live in Thailand. They've lost everything or they're that pissed off or disgruntled with the country, they leave, and it's not right. They need to be going after the lawyers. They need to be going after the agents too. And I will support the Thai government 100% if they do that. And that's why every single video I ever made, I always asked, do you do a 30-year land lease? Are you willing to consider a 30-year land lease? I don't want none of my subscribers to get hung up in that circumstance. Buy a condo if you want to buy. You can do that in your name, providing it's in the 49%. Double check that if it's in the 49%. Just don't take their word for it. Actually, look and see that the title book says foreigner. And you can get your phone, go over it with Google Translate, take a picture. It'll tell you what it says, and make sure that that it's in freehold, not leasehold, and you're able to legally have it. Okay, other news. What's happening with our channel? I'm back to filming. Yes, I've already made 4 videos. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the videos I'm making, folks, I'm going to walk through every single area between Wongamat to Bangsaray. That's right. I'm going to walk through every single area of Jomtien, every single area of Pattaya, every single area of Wongamat. And I will probably do Bangsaray too, if you guys like it. And it's a walking tour of the area because people always ask, hey, Coop, how far is this from this? And what's in the area and all that? And you may watch another YouTuber's condominium video and all you see is the bedroom. You don't see anything else. They don't show you none of the area, what's going on around it, where everything is. I'm going to be doing block by block by block, making videos. And I've already filmed 2. of those, and I filmed 2 walk and talks. So let me know in the comments, what area would you like Cooper to film that I haven't filmed already? And that is all the news updates we have. Next is, I said that I was going to be trying to figure out a way for the diabetic sensors here in Thailand. So what I did is I went on to Lazada and I ordered the Freestyle Libre 2 sensor and the reader. And this is the box. It just came today, folks. So I'm updating you as soon as I get it. This is the box I got. It's got the sensor there and the reader there. And this is the Libre 2. Okay. So I've got that there. And this is the box that the reader came in. That one right there. So not much difference between the old reader and the new one. So this is Libre 1 reader. This is Libre 2 reader. And Libre 2 reader will read Libre Sensor 2 and Libre Sensor 2 Plus. So what I'm going to do live on air for you guys, because I did promise I would do this once I got it. So I got this here, brand new, unopened. All right, got that there. Got the swabs ready. I got the app on my phone ready. And I got the reader. And let's see if this workaround actually works on the live stream. Now, I'm going to put this, the sensor on my arm. And I'll just show you how I do that. It's very easy. And I'll even show you the needle. It's that fine. You won't even see it. You'll be like, is that it? Yeah, that's all it is to it. Up goes old sleeve. You put it on the back of the arm, just here. Never mind the Guns N' Roses tattoo there. Put the alcohol swab there. Leave that for 30 seconds. Let that dry. Open the container number 1. And then you open container number 1, 2 with the pushy in there. And the needle is inside there. It is extremely, extremely fine. Can you see that needle? It's very, very fine right in the middle, folks. It's almost non-existent. So what you do is you take this one here, you line that up with the little push hole there. It's got the line up switch there. Put that in there, click it home. Is it there? I think so. I think it's there. Yeah, looks like it's there. Okay. And now you can see the little needle at the end. Can you see the needle there, guys? Yeah, it's a little, very, 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 very fine needle. So up goes the sleeve again. Already put the alcohol swab on. You put it at the back of the arm. Give it a push. It doesn't even hurt. I'll let you see me. That's it. You hear that click? That's it. Hold it for about 2-3 seconds. Pull it off. There you go. Sensor's there. So that's the sensor. Turn on the old reader. Go on. Turn on. And it comes up like that. And it says start a new sensor there on this side right there. So we'll do that. Start a new sensor. It's touchscreen. Touch it to the arm. There you go. Here are the 3 beeps. It says new sensor starting up. Sensor can be used in 60 minutes. There you go. So that's what it says there. We'll wait the 60 minutes. I'll stay on live to the end. And then we'll see if this app that I told you was a workaround in Thailand actually works. What it tells you on there is you have to activate it first with one of these. Once you've activated with that and you've done that section, you can then go into the app and it'll update your smartwatch and all that. And the app is called Zukka, Z-U-K-K-A. This is what is recommended. So we're going to go here and in the app. And we're going to go to settings, Bluetooth, CGM. Yep. Next. Select Libre 2. Okay. Yep. Select that on the app. Scan. So that's what we want to do. So ready to scan. hold the top of your phone near the sensor until it stops vibrating. Okay, put that up to the top of the sensor. Not hearing anything. Hang on, take the battery off the back. Sleeve up again. Ugh. Maybe I was too low. Let's try it again. Nothing. Mavi. Try it that way. Nothing. Maybe I got to wait the 60 minutes. We'll try again in 60 minutes. Sensor scan failed. Okay. We'll try again in 60 minutes, see if this damn thing works. If not, I'll give it 2 thumbs down and say it's shit. Don't get it. So there you go. Cooper's trying it for everybody. So you don't have to waste your money. I'll find a way around for you, and I'll do it live on air. So there's nothing amiss. Not me. I'm not sponsored by Libre. I'm not sponsored by that app. What was that freaking app called? Zuka, Z-U-K-K-A. They're not sponsoring me. So therefore, I can tell the truth. I can tell it like it is, folks. And if they don't like it, stop putting fake shit out on the market, and we won't have to do it. Good coffee, Coop. So yeah, we'll wait the 60 minutes, and then I'll try the sensor, see how accurate it is. I did buy this from Germany, and what I found out on the searching through AI, they said whatever region you buy this from and your sensor, you have to continue to buy that or swap this out if you're going to get a sensor from a different region, which is a pain in the ass because these things are about $75 to $150 that I paid for that. So we'll see what happens. And so every time I want a new one of these things, I got to get them from Europe. So, and they sell them freely on Lazada, and you can buy them there, and you get them within like a week. So make sure you buy them in advance so you don't actually run out. And nobody else has come on the panel, so we'll start the show. People keep asking, Cooper, when are you going to do the panel again? Saturday with the panel. That's fun. I love it. Don't come on. First up, we got Mike. He says, hi, Coop, Darlene, and Brocky. Hope all is good. Question, are the rental leases a standard template, and is it necessary to have a lawyer check? Thanks. Yes, they are a standard template. You should have your lease in there. You should have a copy of the owner's ID. If they're a foreigner, it needs to be their passport. If it's Thai, they'll have the Thai ID card, blue ID card. And also need to have a copy of the Chinook, which is the title booklet, and the deed to the land, to the condo or the house that you're renting, and then the contract. All that's got to be in there. If it's not in there and you're given just one piece of paper that says, I'm renting this agent, so-and-so, Joe Blogs is making it out to Mike in Australia, no. Don't accept it. You need the whole package, because if not, you're not going to be able to do your TM30. But I've never needed a lawyer to start a contract. I need a lawyer to get out of one, but never to start one. So yeah, as long as all that paper's there, if you're not sure, Mike, when you get out here, come to one of our meet and greets. Meet some of the subscribers. You're bound to find one that's going to be living in the building that you want, as we got over 600 people boots on ground from our channel now. And they will make sure yours is right and in looking exactly the way theirs is. Got a great group of people out here, and everybody helps everybody. Captain Action, activate the like button. Yes, please. Pound it. It's free. Cooper's doing all this stuff for you for free, guys. That shit right there, Libre sensor and all that. How much did it cost me? 9,980 baht. 9,980 baht. That's what I had to pay for that. I'll tell you what the exchange rate was for that. By the way, who's asking to come on? Philip Hugh. Hi. And Captain Action is wanting to come on too. Okay, we'll add both of you, no problem. Let's get Philip on there at the stage. Philip, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can now. Let's get Henry's on there too. Okay, so 9,980 baht, 9,980 baht, $299.71. Call it 300. That's what those two cost me, but it was the most expensive thing is this reader right here. So once I get this all set up and running, then I won't need to buy another one of these. These will last you years, and I'll be good to go and only need to buy the little sensor that's on my arm right now. And we'll see how that goes. And I'll keep you all updated. How you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in, just getting out of the hospital, though.
Just getting out the hospital. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I had a little bit of a cardiac issue, so.
That looks terrible. Hang on. Let me, you had a what? A heart attack?
No. Just a cardiac issue with my cardiac history, so.
Ah, okay.
So, but I'm out now and, you know, just waiting on the doctor to clear me.
Okay. Are you out here in Thailand or where are you now?
No, I'm in New York City. I don't remember. I don't know if you remember me asking you a while back about cardiologists, you know, and what the cardiac care is like in Thailand.
Yeah. I do remember. I just don't know where everybody is in the world at any given moment in time. Okay.
That's okay.
Next up, Scott Emeritus says, hello, looking forward to the conversation. Thank you, Scotty Emeritus. See you at the end of August. What Sale says, happy day, Darlene and Cooper. Robert from Texas, wishing everyone all the best. Looking forward to another lively discussion. Love to all in the community. And thank you, Robert. God bless you, brother. And thank you for joining us. Those that joined the panel, I can see Captain Action. Where are you, buddy? I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm just hanging out, enjoying the show. You know me; I'm always here watching you, Cooper. Thanks for another. That was fascinating with your device. Thank you for sharing that.
What with the Libre 2 sensor?
Yeah, I'd never seen it. I've seen people with them all the time, but to actually see someone apply one, shout out to you.
They're easy. They don't hurt. There's zero pain. And the needle is so fine, you can't feel it. You know, I mean, mosquitoes got a bigger thorn on it, you know, or a bee or a wasp than these needles they put in there nowadays.
Were you able to find out about the Chinese, strips or sensors or whatever?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it here in the cupboard. I haven't tried it yet because this one came and I want to try this one first because everybody knows Libre that's diabetic. You know, Freestyle Libre, the name, you know, Dexcom G7, the name. That Chinese one, nobody's freaking heard of it. But once I've used this one and I see if it works, because a lot of people, the diabetics, the real diabetic people are real funny people here because they want to know if it is accurate.
Yeah.
You're playing with your life. You know, you want to know that this is accurate and it's going to do what it says on the box. And maybe people are going to be dubious trying something from China. A lot of people don't trust things from China, especially in America. You know, made in China, stay away from that, you know. But no, I will try it. I'm going to compare.
Well, there's a lot of, propaganda about China here in the West.
Yeah. Well, these sensors are supposed to last 2 weeks. So what I think I'm going to do, Philip, is I'm going to keep this one on for 10 days. And then when it's down to its last 4 days, I'll put the other sensor on my other arm. And then I'll be able to compare them to see which one is accurate, and also
Right.
do the finger blood test to check them.
Well,
And
well,
if it's
with
as
you
good
being-
as the Libre, no problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
With you being a diabetic, you don't want to play with your life.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. Thank you, my wife. She said, I just went and bought you a kebab, a lamb kebab. God bless you, honey. Got our first shout out. It's to Michael Halsey. Just bought a coffee and says, as always, thanks for the show. And thank you, Mike. Highly appreciate it. How did he do it? That QR code right over there. It says, buy us a coffee. Highly appreciate help to support the channel. Next up, Mike the Swede says, good evening, CTA gang. Looking forward to another great show. Thank you, Mike. Mike Dottie, another Mike. What's up, Coop? What's up? Libre Freestyle. That's what's up. And long lines at Swanepoel Airport. And foreigners trying to buy land and getting caught after doing it illegally for 10 to 20 years, now going to lose their properties because they didn't listen. Didn't listen.
They didn't listen to Cooper and Brock.
Well, I mean, not everybody watches our show, unfortunately. You know, they did, they would have caught it. And I've been saying for over 2 years, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm waiting for the 99-year land lease. When that comes in, I'm buying this house right here we're in right now. Till then, I'll rent.
Yeah, well, with the new government that's in power right now in Thailand, they're not playing around.
Well, here's the problem. The problem is, Philip, when foreigners are buying these land and houses, they're driving up the property for the Thais. Thais ain't got $300,000 to spend on a house. Hell no. You know, for them, 1 million baht is about the price of a normal house, and 1 million baht, you're looking at $30,000. You know, that's the difference. They can't afford, you know, saving up 20 million baht to buy a house, or 10 million baht to buy a house. They ain't got that kind of money. They really ain't. And I do feel for the Thais, and I think what the government is doing is the right thing.
Yes, you know, the foreigners that come over, you know, that's not their land. You know, the land belongs to the Thais. You know,
but foreigners think, oh, I can buy land in Australia, I can buy it in Europe, I can buy it in America, Canada, South America. Yeah, okay, I can buy it in Thailand too, without doing the research. More fools them. Next up, Mike Dottie says, hope all is well in the land of smiles. Hope everyone on the stream as well. Looking forward to a great show. Thank you, Mike and Little Mike. My Thai Paradise. Kim says, hi, Cooper. There is only room for one big star on your show and many sidekicks, so I will stay on this side. Kim don't want to join the live stream. He's a great guy from Denmark. Met him, and he'll be out here for the winter because it gets really cold in Denmark, and he comes to Thailand for the warmth. He don't like the snow. Can't blame him. Bootney says, because I will be arriving around 12:30 p.m., which is lunchtime, I will be paying for the VIP for my November trip. Smart man. Smart man. Darlene and I did it. We sailed through. There was only 2 people in front of us in the line. 2. That's it. We looked over to the left, and I said, I bet you're glad we're going through this line, ain't you? And she's looking over there going, oh, yeah. That would have taken us over an hour to get through. Well, now it's out the door and all the way down the corridor of people waiting to get through immigration. Stuart Lovell says, hey, Coop and all the team. Hey, Stuart, how you doing, buddy? Las Vegas Trader Cooper. If someone is over 70, arrives via first class, or does something to qualify for VIP status, is their custom processing a lot faster so one does not wait hours on the queue? Yes, because you're considered an old age pensioner. If you are 70 years old, you can go through the fast track lane. You do not need to have a business class ticket. You do not need to purchase the VIP. You get it automatically because you're over 70. That's the beauty. And Brooke always takes advantage of it. Don't blame him. I would too. Absolutely. Yep, that's not a problem. You qualify. Stuart Lovell says, at LV Trader, I'll pick you up in a bot bus. Glenn, good evening to you all from Butele 6. Coop, I have an open pool table for you and Darlene, plus the Snitters guy. Dave, get your butt back before December. Glenn, I don't have you on WhatsApp. I don't have you on Facebook Messenger, and I don't have you on the Line app. You have my wife contact details because you messaged her to help her find you a nice young lady. Well, I need your details, buddy. I know you live at View Tally 6. I couldn't tell you what your condo number. Don't put it in the chat. Don't put it in the chat, whatever you do. Send it to my wife. We'll arrange a call and we'll come over and give you a game of pool. Promise, buddy. He's got a pool table. He bought one for his living room. He's in one of the big condos. Rejo Park, New York City says, hi from Queens, New York. Please let me know how to avoid the massive line. How do you purchase a VIP passport line when you purchase your ticket? Where? Online. Go online to Swanepoel Airport website in Bangkok. Just put Swanepoel BKK and it'll come up with their official website. And then you just put fast track. That's it. Fast track in the search, Swanepoel Airport, BKK for Bangkok, and it'll come up and you can buy it online before you even come out here. So you don't buy it at the airport where you're leaving from New York, buddy. You buy it online, and you can do it with a debit card, credit card, Wise card. You know, all those different options are available so you can get it. And it's well worth it. Trust me, you do not want to be standing on your legs after you've been on a 12-hour flight from the U.S., you know, the 15-hour flight. And you really want to just get out the airport, get in the taxi, and get on your way.
Can you purchase that at the Wahin or the international airport near you?
No. You have to purchase it before you don't need it going out of country. Okay, you only need it coming into country, because going out, Philip, you have the scanning passport booths, you know, with the barriers. You walk up to it, you put your passport on it, it looks at your face, gates open up, you walk into the next session, it tells you to look at the camera, blink 3 times, you do that, and the next barrier opens and you're through. That's your immigration. And that is very, very fast. You're through that in about 30 seconds. What I'm referring to is coming into Thailand with the long lines for immigration right now.
Okay.
And some of the reasons for the long line, people not doing their TDAC. Thailand digital arrival card. Not doing it.
You have to do that 3 days
So
in advance.
wait in line. They get all the way down to the end at immigration and they say, where's your TDAC? What TDAC? Back of the line. And that is what's screwing a lot of people up, why you got the big lines there. Robert Venture says, good morning to all in the Western Hemisphere and happy Saturday evening to Cooper and all in Thailand. Thank you, Robert. Much appreciated. And I told everybody several times now is, guys, download this app. It is called THIM. Download the app, THIM. I swear by it. It's absolutely fantastic. And you only need to enter your details once. And I'll show you. And it looks like that. That is the THIM app. You put your details in one time. And then every time you fly in and out, all you do is just put your ticket number in. That's that easy. It saves your details. It's fantastic. And coming September 1st, you'll be able to use it for your 90-day report in Thailand. Makes life even easier. And then if you have any problems, there's a button that you can push right here and it gets you straight in touch with the Thai tourist police that speak fluent English, just in case you have any problems here. Hopefully you don't, but it's better to have and not need it than need it and don't have. So that is a go-to app that does pretty much everything that you want it to do while you're here in Thailand and before you get here.
Will Mr. Singh work for the tourist police?
He does. He's a tourist police officer at Walking Street on Saturday nights. He'll be there right now. Yeah. He volunteers. It's unpaid, strictly volunteer. Regio Park, New York City says, that's bad. The last thing I need upon landing is waiting 2 hours. Exactly. Everybody hates immigration lines. And that was that at the airport today, folks. The long line, they reckoned it was over 1 kilometer long. That's a freaking long line. So kilometer, what's that about? 600 yards, folks? There you go. There's a nice yard there. That's got to be Henry's yard, ain't it? Captain Action. Looking nice there, Henry.
I wanted to remind everybody to hit the like button. I got to go, but I'm going to keep watching the show, okay?
All right. Appreciate it, Henry. Take care, brother.
All right.
All the best.
Thanks,
to you.
Cooper. Thanks,
Get
Cooper,
your butt out here.
I can't wait. I'm trying. I got the knee to work on, but I'll be talking to you every day. You know that.
I know, bud. Be great to have you out here. Take care. Come on, get me back over here. Not working. Put me back. Put me back.
Yeah, you disappeared.
Huh? What's happened there? I don't want you. I want that one. There we go. Now I can put it back. No. Stop doing that. I don't know. That'll do. I'm tired of messing around with this thing. Captain Action says, hello. Good day, y'all. Tap the like button. Pound it. Thank you, Henry. Robert Venture says, good morning, Robert. What a sale. Thank you, Robert. Good morning to you. White Line. Las Vegas Trader, you can go in the queue for ties and it takes 30 seconds. You go in the queue for ties and you got a foreign passport, back in line. But the queue for ties is off to the right. That's where the VIP section is. If you're over 70, you go that way, and that's where the VIP is, the fast track. Because he's 70 years old, so he can do it. He doesn't need to have a special ticket for the VIP. He just tells them, well, they'll look at him and be like, yeah, okay, this way, buddy. You're obviously...
Well, don't they do that for disabled, too?
Yes, disabled and pregnant people, too. So if you're in a wheelchair, you can go that way automatically. Which is what a lot of the Arabs do. A lot of the Arab women, you know, from Dubai, Qatar, and Bahrain, and Kuwait, all that. As soon as they get off the plane, there's people with wheelchairs. They point, me. And they sit in there. Nothing wrong with them. They just walk the whole length of the frickin' plane. That ain't a damn thing wrong with them. They just don't want to wait in no line, so they pretend to be disabled, and they go all the way through.
Mm. Yeah, I qualify for that because whenever I travel, I carry a doctor's letter.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuart Lovell says, caveat emptor. Sorry, real estate speak. Gotcha. Kim, can I invest in a Thai company such as a juice bar or a restaurant, or would that be viewed as working? No, you can't on a retirement visa. You can't do it legally. You would need to get a work visa. So you would have to, you can only own 49%. And I know people that have tried to buy bars out here and got absolutely ripped off. Absolutely ripped off. So, and
well,
swore
how
blind,
hard is
they'd
it
never
to
do it
get a
again.
work visa?
Huh?
How hard is it to get a work visa?
Nothing if you own the company.
Mm.
Sponsor yourself. As long as you do it legally, no problem.
Yeah, that's the thing, about Thailand. They don't care if you want to come there, but you got to do it legally.
Correct. What a sale at Robert Venture. Happy day, Rob. David Lowe, there he is, says, good morning from a beautiful Rhode Island. Morning. I heard clicking the like button makes everyone smile. Yes, it does. Thanks for the live streams with info and entertainment. Check out Pratamak. It's a great area. That is definitely on the plan for the future videos. We're going to be turning it into a series, guys. So I've already filmed episode 1 and 2. Not going to tell you where they are. You'll see that this week because they're coming out this week. Yes. Darlene's already edited all 4 and they've already been uploaded and you guys will see them this week. I think the first one is coming out on Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday will be the first one. And then you'll see it on Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I think Sunday as well. So there'll be 4 videos a week and then 3 live streams. Boy, I'm freaking busy. Give me some more coffee. Keep me awake, guys. I got a lot to do to keep you guys happy, don't I? Mark Schaefer says, good morning, Cooper. I'd like to see you video Pratamak and the dark side. If you haven't already, I hear you talking about them, and I'd like to see them. Banks Array too. Dark Side is going to be a bitch, Mark, and I'm going to tell you for why. Because you've heard and seen me film the 3 main areas around Pattaya. So you got Wongamat to the north side, Pattaya, Jomtien to the south side, and then Na Jomtien at the end of Jomtien, and then Banks Array down the bottom. Well, the dark side spans all those areas in one. It goes all the way up from Wongamat all the way past Na Jomtien. And it's on the other side of the railroad tracks. For me to do every block of that would kind of be like me doing every block of New York City. And how many blocks are in New York City? Philip?
Too many.
100? Huh? How many blocks?
Oh, yeah,
what is
definitely.
there, 900 blocks in New York City?
I would say about that. I mean, because you have Brooklyn, you have Queens, you have Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island.
Yeah, Long Island too?
No, Long Island isn't a part of New York City.
Really? That's where my grandmother
Yeah,
lived.
it's not a part of New York City.
Okay. Yeah, but
Now
it would take a hell of a lot for me to do that.
Yeah. When are you going to have your drone fixed?
Nothing wrong with my drone. It works perfectly fine. It's just too freaking hot outside to fly it. I got to wait for the weather to cool down a bit for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once it does cool down a bit, what I'll do is I'll take the drone up and I'll fly over areas too. So you can get an aerial view, of the whole area. Yeah.
And you also have to wait for rainy season to be over too.
Yeah, it's rainy season is nothing, Philip. You'll get rain and it's normally at night. Very rare during the day, probably 10% of the time it rains during the day. And if it does rain during the day, it's over in less than an hour. And then it's beautiful and sunny outside and you never knew it rained.
So it's not like Bangkok.
Oh, hell no. No. They get the heavy showers. Phuket gets the heavy showers. Udon Thani and Koh Samui, they get all the heavy rain. We don't, because we're in that cove, which is fantastic. But yes, Mark, right. I'm going to make a lot of that. Captain Action, this is fascinating. Thank you, Cooper. Very welcome, Henry. Kenny, there he is. Thank you for the update for the airport for today's news. He says, definitely go for VIP service coming in. He knows, he just came in. He says, Aren, that's his fiance, did it and was through from flight in 10 minutes. So coming off the airplane and out the airport in 10 minutes. That's how quick it is. I forgot and thought low season should be okay. Then coming back from Bali and took 1.5 hours to queue. Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing in that line, from what I understand.
It's soul destroying. Standing in a line that long, you might as well be, going to vote and standing in the long lines waiting to vote, for your local party.
Yeah.
Live and learn with Mike says, good morning, DJ Cooper and Darlene. Good morning, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Mark Schaefer, I went to Banks Array when I was there last year and walked along the beach and saw the park there, but I didn't know where to go beyond that. I will show you. There is a lot of beautiful parks there. And there's one thing I really want to show you guys that's just the other side of Banks Array. It's a naval base, and you can pay a little fee to go onto the naval base for the day. It's got a fantastic beach. The water is crystal clear. And they got some great restaurants there, and they got some cabanas there as well on the beach. Just right next to the beach that you can rent, the beach bungalows and stuff like that with aircon, and you can stay there for a couple of days. Oh, it's fantastic. That is going to be included in the video when I do Banks Array, one of my favorite places down there.
I really
lost you, buddy.
In your outro video, the waterfall with the. Can you hear me?
I can now. You froze for a while.
Can you? Oh, okay, sorry. I really liked on the outro video that you have where that waterfall is and the aqua blue, clear water. I really like that area.
Oh, yeah, that's fresh water. You can swim in that. It's fantastic. Yep, been there. Next up, Chris McQuilkin says, creamer coming. I'll drop it off Friday. God bless you. I love my diabetic creamer. Thank you, buddy. Kim says, I would like you to film Banks Array also, doing food review, maybe sometimes with a guest. I will even donate. Deal. No problem. No problem, Kim. We can do that, and we can especially do it when you get here. You'll be the guest with me eating the food and giving your food review, because I know Denmark, the food in Denmark is fantastic. And if you give it a thumbs up, it must be good. Philip says, good morning, CBD, and everyone.
Well, isn't Banks Array like a
That's you. That's your comment.
Isn't Banks Array like a fishing village?
It is. It's a fishing town. Yeah, it's more like a town. Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Doty says, when I switch hotels, do I need a TM30 for each? And who supplies that? The hotel. You don't need to do a damn thing. You give them your passport when you get there. They take a photocopy of it, and they do it all. They can do it. They got a link. The major hotels here, they all have a link with immigration, and they do it online. They don't even have to go to immigration for you. All done electronically. So don't even have to worry about it. Kim says, when is Captain Action in the Land of Smiles? End of this year. That's what he said, November, December time. He's just got to wait on his knee getting back to normal. White Lime says, at Mike Dottie, if it's a proper hotel, they do it for you. It's a legal obligation. Yes, absolutely correct. The hotel is required to do it under law. You don't do a damn thing. It's all on them. And if it's not done, they go after the hotel, not you. Thorn Bismarck says, morning, Coop and the gang. I was watching another channel on Thailand, and in the comments, people were giving advice about buying property using a company name. I politely suggested not to do it. Laughing out loud, yes, definitely. You've got people out here that only care about money, can't see anything past the Thai baht bill. And you got YouTubers that'll jump on the chance to make a quick buck. If you make a YouTube video on a house and the house is worth, say, 5 million baht, 10 million, but we'll go with a round figure, 10 million baht. As a YouTuber, you're going to get 100,000 baht commission, which is $3,000. That's a nice payday, ain't it? If somebody buys it. But here's the thing. They don't care that you're going to lose that house. They don't care what they're telling you to do is illegal, because chances are by the time they get caught, that's the owner I'm talking about, gets caught, they'll probably be in Cambodia or Vietnam making the same videos. And they'll go around all these Asian countries making videos, say, oh, buy this property. This is a fantastic property. But they never stay there for long. Stupid. And I think Thailand will find out who they are through the facial recognition, and they'll just ban them for life. Hey, I followed this YouTuber here, you know, Mark and Kim from Honolulu, whatever, you know, channel. They said to buy it, you know, that is perfectly legal. I will never entertain that game, ever. And believe me, I've had people contact me via email. Hey, Coop, can you help me sell my house? I'll give you commission. I don't want your freaking money. But don't ask me to do something illegal or put something on my channel that's going to get me in trouble. Like I said, in every one of the home videos I ever made, the first question I asked was, can a foreigner own this? And do you do the 30-year land lease? And if they say, nope, we don't do the 30-year land lease, I put that out and say, you can only get this if you got a Thai wife. They don't do the 30-year land lease. Or, you know, if they said, well, we can look into it with the owner and see if it's an option. Okay, I'll put that in the video too. This is an option. If it can be done, then you're on a winner there. If it can't be done, don't touch it. Now, I don't want anybody to ever come back and say, hey, Coop, you told me to do this. Because it'll never come out of my mouth. What a Sale says, hit that like button, everyone. Yes, please. Make my wife smile. Robert Venture says, Cooper, just joined, subscribed. Long live the Coopersthaiadventure channel. Thank you, Robert. God bless you, buddy. Highly, highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hang on. I think I got another no. Nope. Okay. That's good. All caught up. No hidden messages. Mike Duddy says at White Line, thank you. See, we got a great group of people on here, folks. Mike says, I think the show should be called CTA and the Mics, in view of the many mics who seem to be members. I got a lot of mics on here. Two wrongs don't make a mic. Blake Sturdrum says, evening, Coop and gang. Headed your way August 19th, business class on Air Canada. Nonstop from Vancouver. I'll see you at the meet and greet. Wow, so you can fly with Air Canada from Vancouver direct? Because my sister, she's flying from Austin, and she's flying to San Francisco, and she's got to have a layover in South Korea for, I think, like 2 hours or 3 hours, because she couldn't find a direct flight from the West Coast to Thailand. She said she checked with Thai Airways, American Airlines, and all the rest of them, and they were like, you got to have a layover. But that's great.
That's with
nonstop.
I'm sorry. That's with most airlines coming from America. You have to have a layover.
Shame that, yeah. I remember when we went on our cruise there, Philip, we went from Dubai all the way to Brazil, nonstop, 16 hours. That was a long flight. Dot Yen says, I have a Thai passport. Does the fast track work for Thai nationals as well, or only for expats? No, you go through the Thai line and there's hardly anybody in the line. Didn't know you got a Thai passport. Lucky you. Wish I had one. Mike Doughty says, so that THIM replaces TDAC, or I still need to do that? It is the same as TDAC. The only difference is TDAC is a website. THIM is an app. If you do the TDAC on the website, then you got to put your details in every single time you want to fly to Thailand. If you put it on the app on your cell phone or your tablet or your laptop, whichever you decide, you only put your details in once. It saves it. What saves you time? The last thing you want to be doing is, what's my freaking passport number? 5, 7. Yeah. Takes time, you know, your address, your cell phone number, all that. It saves all that data there. The only thing you need to put in is your entry ticket number. Okay, I'm flying Thai Airways, TG flight 106. What flight? Flight is your return number? TG 108. Enter, done. That quick. So that's why I say do the app. It's so much easier, folks. Believe me, Darlene and I did it. We downloaded the app, had zero problems coming through. And within 30 seconds, we got a check mark. And then also they'll send you an email and say, it's complete. You're good to go. What a Sale says, I'm in the process of getting my international driver's permit. Smart man. And appreciate your advice. So when I get a Thai driver's license, I won't have to always carry my passport. Thanks again, Cooper. Yes, that's all I carry in my wallet. I got a picture of my passport on my phone, you know, but I just carry my driver's license, my Thai driver's license. That's it. So much easier. Because your driver's license, when you get it, there, What a Sale, it's going to have your passport number on there on the bottom. I'd show you guys, but I don't want to put my Thai passport number, my American passport number out there for everybody, including the hackers that'll try and steal my details and make a fake American passport. Diligent House Production says, greetings, everyone. MJ here. Coop, what's the usual cost for the VIP option? I want to say it's somewhere between $30 and $50. It's like over 1,000 baht, but under 2,000. It's somewhere around there for the VIP. It's not expensive, and it's fantastic. You'll skip all the line. You'll see all those people there, and you'll be like, "Thank God I listened to Cooper. It was worth it." But yeah, sometimes they have promotions during the year in low season, which we're in now, were cheaper prices. And then in the high season, it's a little bit higher. But all depends. I'd have to go on the website and look. But yeah, just go into Google search, Swanepoel Airport fast track. And it'll come up with you. But it's not a lot of money, guys. Brian Barber says, hello, Cooper, Darlene, and guests from Durban, South Africa. How you doing, buddy? Just my personal preference. I would rent if I stayed in Thailand. Many advantages to renting, in my opinion. Yeah, it is a good advantage. You don't like your neighbors, you can move. That easy, you know. If you got a neighbor with a baby and it's a baby from hell, stays up from 10 at night till 6 in the morning crying all night long, and you got paper thin walls, move. You don't have to put up with it. If you bought it, you got to struggle. But yeah, definitely rent. Definitely rent. White Line says you have to wait. You have to have 4 Thai staff on the books to get yourself a work visa for your business. Yes and no. There is an exception for American citizens. American citizens only, folks. And this goes back to a law that was brought in during the Vietnam War, where Americans can own their own business outright without having to employ any ties. And it is a law that's still there to this day. But It's for every foreigner that you employ, you have to have 4 Thai people. So if you got 2 foreigners working for your company, you need to have 8 Thai people working for you too. So, yeah. My Dottie, some do consider Long Island part of New York City, but mainly it isn't. And I thank God every day that it isn't. Okay, he must be, doesn't like Long Island, or he loves Long Island and hates New York. One of the two. Captain
Even
Action.
Long Island hates us too. It's kind of a rivalry.
But I mean, I was in Long Island. I don't know. What was it? 1970s, maybe 75 to 77. My grandmother was there. And before she passed away, I used to spend summer vacations with her, you know, and I loved it there. I really liked it. And what about Coney Island? Is that part of New York?
Yeah, it's at the tail end of Brooklyn. I actually live
Long Island, Coney Island, and Staten Island. I've been to all
Yeah,
three.
well, Long Island is Nassau, Suffolk, which is 2 different counties, and then Coney Island is in Brooklyn, and then Staten Island is its own different borough.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember my grandma, well, my aunt actually, her name was Diane. She came and picked me up at my grandma's and then took us to Coney Island with me and my cousin Eric, her son. And we had a Coney Island hot dog for the very first time in my life. And I was about 8 years old, and I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah. Well, did you go to Nathan's or?
No, it was just one of those hot dog vendors.
Oh, okay.
You know, they had the push cart, the old metal push carts with the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. But
I mean, but everybody who goes to Coney Island has to go to Nathan's.
I don't think well, was Nathan's there back in the early 70s?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, really? It's been around that long?
Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't tell you. I mean, I was 8 years old. Can you remember what you did when you were 8 years old?
Very little.
Yeah, exactly. I got like bits and pieces. 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there. That's it. Done. Las Vegas Trader says, is Singh a real police officer with power to arrest? He's a tourist police officer. And yes, tourist police officers do have the power to arrest here in Thailand. But he does not carry a firearm. Correct. Only Thai citizens can carry firearms, including the tourist police. They can't. He gets a can of mace and a baton. A baton. That's it.
I believe, though, that tourist police only have limited powers to investigate.
They do, but they do have the right to detain and arrest if violence is involved. Yes. They can't charge anybody, but they can detain and arrest, and then it's up to the Thai police to charge them with the actual crime.
Okay.
Or does he call in a regular police officer if a tourist should go to jail because he's out of control? He can detain the tourist that's out of control, maybe for fighting, you know, maybe they're drunk or something, and he can place them in handcuffs, and they can call on the radio for an actual Thai police officer to come in and then actually charge them for assault. Yeah. But they do have the power to detain.
So it's like our auxiliary police here in New York.
Yeah, exactly. Just like we got in the States. And then we got in the States too, neighborhood police. They have the right to detain somebody if they suspect them of committing a crime. Yeah, neighborhood.
Right. Watch. We have to here in New York, the auxiliary policemen have to physically observe the crime or, you know, the incident.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get this back working. I don't know. Let me remove that. Put that, and then me. And it's still not working. And then me. No. I don't like this. Darlene, where are you? Go back to that one. I've tried. I give up. Henry says,
maybe Darlene can help you.
It's what happens when I have more than 2 people on here. It goes crazy. Yeah, there you go. And I'm paying a subscription for this. Henry says Manhattan is about 13.5 miles long and maybe 2.5 miles wide at its widest point. Okay, so in other words, 13 miles long. It's probably about the same as Koh Samui over here then. Yeah. Yeah, because Koh Samui is about, goes all the way around. Long. It's 20 kilometers. So.
It's about 13 miles from lower Manhattan to upper Manhattan. But Queens is actually the largest borough. So.
Okay. I thought Brooklyn was the largest borough.
No, Queens is.
Queens is bigger than Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah.
Dot Yen says, what's the name to the bike shop at the dark side you guys frequent? I'd like to rent a mountain bike next time I'm in Thailand. Well, there's about 6 of them on that road, Dot Yen, and you just choose which one you want to stop at. We use that one because he's got the e-bikes there. And I like to ride the e-bikes rather than, be doing all the pedaling up and down the hills and everything. And if you go the wrong way, there's a big hill you got to go up, but it's fun coming down because you can hit about 80 miles an hour if you lean down like this. Yeah. But yeah, there's about 5 or 6 of them that rent bikes all along Mapachan Lake on the far side of Mapachan Lake. Not sure the name of them. I'd have to go back and watch the YouTube video we did. It's on the channel, bud. I filmed it. Rodney says, good morning, Coop, Darlene, and special guest. Thank you, Rodney. Thorn Bismarck says, I was sitting here thinking Coop's not working hard enough for us and putting out more videos. Thank you for the increased workload. Appreciate your time and effort. Darlene's magic is showing on them. Well, she told me to put out an announcement to you guys. The videos that I'm doing currently of the areas and what's around all the areas and all the blocks out here is I'm doing them all one take. So I'm going along with my camera, one take. That's it. I'm not doing any cutting. There's no editing. There's no AI. There's no voiceover. What you see is what you get, raw and unfiltered. I'm not censoring anything out. If there's a shot that's there and it's a little bit dubious and you don't like it, tough. I'm not cutting it out because you may want to live in that area and I'm showing you everything. So uncensored, unedited, no AI, just straight video talking, no BS. The whole area. And I hope you guys like it. What a Sale says, get Mr. Nut when you do the Banksarray videos since he moved there. Okay, John Yowowski wants to join the stage. Okay, who's this John? John, you there, buddy?
Yes, sir. Nice. Happy morning.
Happy morning to you. Let me change the panel over. That's a bit better. Where are you from, buddy?
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. You ever been to Thailand?
I have not, no.
Never been.
Never been.
And can I ask how old you are?
67. Oh, yeah, Daddy.
What was that? I think that was one of those rude ones. Okay, you get them, folks. Okay, he's gone. Yeah. Hiya, Daddy. Where were we on the comment section? I forgot where we left off. Bear with me a second, guys. That was just a spammer. Okay, that one there. Thorn Bismarck. Gotcha. What a sale. Get Mr. Nut on when you do the Banksarray videos since he moved there. I will do. I'm going to actually get with him and film his condo. I'm going to see if I can get with some of our subscribers that live in these areas and maybe film their condos as I'm doing the walking tours. Maybe something like that might be an option that I can do. Hang on, where's the Damn screen gone. Put it back that way. That's it. Now look it back to normal.
I like the gentleman that you had on last week.
Last week, Ernie.
Yes.
Yeah. And a very nice guy. Very nice guy. Dot Yen says, do you have a GPS on your scooter or do you use your cell phone? Both. My scooter is one of the very few that actually has GPS built in on it. You just need to download the app on your phone. And it's a Garmin app for the bike, for Yamaha. And it pairs with the scooter. You put your phone in your pocket or in the compartment. And you just put in the address on your cell phone where you want to go to, and the map's on the screen in front. So it mirrors your phone, and you don't have to have your phone sticking out and getting hot and shutting down because the heat is too much sometimes for cell phones in Thailand. And my bike is fantastic at doing that, and it's only available on the Yamaha X-Max 300. On the what is it? The N-Max 150 not available. I think it is on the T-Max, which is 600 as well. But it's great to have when you first get out here to learn your way of where you're going. And the great thing is you got a button there on the handlebars that you can zoom in to zoom out, and it shows your route and everything else. Really, really good. But if not, and you don't like that bike, just get the cell phone mount that you can put on your bike. I've got one on mine too. And you can just go into Google Street View of where you want to go, Google Maps, and do it that way. A lot of people do it that way. Captain Action gifted 1 Coopersthaiadventure membership. Thank you, Henry. So one lucky person in the chat is going to have that badge next to their name for a whole month, courtesy of Henry. Thank you, Henry. Captain Action, hit that like button. Yes, please, make everyone smile. What a sale. I plan on doing everything the Thai way. I didn't wait this long to get to Thailand and do something stupid. Thanks for all your advice, Coop. You guys are welcome. I promise from day one. And I know Brooke sometimes gets fed up with me and says, Coop, don't be telling them the bad stuff about Thailand. You know, tell them only this, tell them only that, but don't be bringing up this negative stuff. And I'm like, but then I wouldn't be honest. I said from day one when I started this channel, before you joined me, Brooke, I would always be honest on the channel. Anything happens, the good, bad, the ugly, I'm going to report it. So because these people are going to want to spend the rest of their lives here, they need to know what the hell's going on, the good, bad, and the ugly. And I do it. And I don't sugarcoat anything. I never have. I never will. And because one thing I love hearing is when people come to our meet and greets, and they meet us for the first time in person. And I hear this repeatedly, almost every single meet and greet. Coop, you undersold this place. It's a lot better than what you said it was. Yes, I did undersell it because I want you guys to make up that decision by yourself when you get here. And you can be like, now I see why this is #1 in Asia for retirees. That's what I want you guys to see.
Well, the thing I like about you is your honesty. You know, like you said, you do the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whereas, you know, other YouTube streamers that I've noticed will either only do the good or will only do the bad. You know, but the thing about you that I like is you're honest. You know, and I would rather a person be honest to me than give me, you know, I'll say it the proper way, the baloney, you know.
Let's say, for example, you know, let's say, for example, here, Philip, and everybody watching, say there's an area in Thailand and somebody came on one of my live streams and said, hey, Coop, what's this area like? I'm interested in going there. I've heard some great things about it. I'm looking to go there and settle down and retire. And I go on and I say, oh, it's a fantastic area. It's great. You're going to absolutely love it. And it happens to be one of the worst areas in Thailand. or it's a high crime area where people, hang on, Tyrese wants to join. Tyrese. Hello, Tyrese. No, okay, he's off. This one, Nick Kurtz. You there, Nick? Hello, Nick. Last chance. Nick, can you hear me? No, he's off too. But you know, and I knew that there was a high crime area, and you know, susceptible to drugs or susceptible to stabbings or something like that, and it wasn't a good area. I would never forgive myself if I did something like that. So when people ask me and I'm reporting the news, I always say the good, the bad, the ugly, because I want you guys to all have the truth of what the area's like here. I don't want, you know, give you guys any false hopes, you know, and come back and blame me for it, you know. So I always try and be honest on the channel. And oh, we're over an hour. So guess what? We can go back to the diabetic sensor. Let me turn it back on. Scan sensor to check glucose. There we go. And it's saying high glucose 268. There we go. That is very high. But when you activate them, they are always, you got to give them a day to come back down to normal. So that's activated. Let's go to the app, because I said I would tell you guys if it works. Let's go to the Zuka app and see if this will now work. GCM Libre 2 and scan. Ready to scan? Hold the top of your phone near the sensor until it stops vibrating. Okay. There we go. I just heard a noise. Ready to scan. Sensor failed. Scan again. Try one more time. Sensor scan was successful, I can report. Says click OK and just wait to allow the Libre sensor to finish connecting via Bluetooth. In a short while, the status should change to connected. Okay. I'll leave that and let's see if it does it. But it looks like this app might be the answer. Because it's what it's reported with this app is that it'll pair with your smartphone and your smartwatch. And that way you don't have to carry this with you all the time. You only have to use this to activate it and then do it with the app. Apparently, this is what it says. We're going to find out on the live stream. Mike Latiris wants to, I think we got a lot of scammers today wanting to join the channel. Let's see. Mike, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, Mike?
From California.
California, what part? My old stomping grounds.
San Fran, the Bay.
San Francisco, Bay Area.
Yeah, and ever since you did that episode about the Lady Boys, I've been loving this.
The episode about the Lady Boys. Which one was that? Refresh my memory. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Scammer.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Next question goes to David Lowe. Bangsaray has plenty of cool places like Sea of Love and plenty more, and maybe even south in Satahip as well. So many, even south in Satahip as well. So many amazing places. I have been a few times with Claude and the CTA crew. There's a lot of nice places around Bangsaray. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Warning. You have scanned a new Libre sensor, but Zuka has connected to a different sensor, probably the previous one. To solve this, do not delete this old sensor just yet. Click disconnect or stop scanning. Go back to the previous screen and add a new GCM. I know this is the first time I'm trying this, and it's coming up with problem. So maybe it doesn't like it. Breed success, 75%. I don't know. We'll take a look at it later, folks, and see. And I'll give you an update towards the end of the live stream. Let's get back to where we were.
already say 260 something?
Yeah, it does on the initial one. It takes it a day to sort itself out. Let me read it again.
Oh, okay.
It's now saying 270, so it's even 271. But I know that's wrong. It's probably a lot lower than that. Bootney says, I'm so glad Starlux is flying direct from Phoenix, Arizona to Taiwan, and then Taiwan to Bangkok. Now 2 flights instead of 3. There you go. That's a win for you, ain't it, Bootney? That is definitely a win.
Well, JetBlue flies directly from New York to London, and then AirAsia, there's a flight that goes from London directly to BKK.
London. Oh, yeah, you can do London direct. Yes. You can do it with British Airways, Thai Airways, direct to Bangkok. I do know that.
Right.
Yeah. What a Sale says that David Lowe. Hey, David, happy day. Did you sell any of those amazing cars? He won't sell them. Those are his pride and joy. Thorn Bismarck says, I'm flying out of Vancouver in 11 days to Bangkok. 15 hours, 45 minutes. Ooh, just under the 16 and a half hours Darlene and I did. Can't afford business class, but pick the front row in economy class. No seat in front of me. Get to stretch my legs. Short time now. Yeah, 11 days. That's not long at all. And don't worry about affording business class. Go on to Swanapum's Airport and get the VIP if you're under 70. So you don't have to wait in a line at the immigration for over 2 hours now. As of today, it was 2 hours long, guys. Over 2 hours, a kilometer long, they're saying. Blakester Drum says the only nonstop from North America is the Air Canada flight from Vancouver. Okay. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Father says there is now direct flights LA to Bangkok. Ava Airline. I flew with Ava one time, and I swore blind I would never, ever, ever fly with Ava again. Worst airline I've ever been on. Sorry, guys. It was one of the worst. Yeah, the food was absolutely terrible. The seats were real bad and stained. I don't know, people peed on the seats or whatever. But Ava wasn't one of the top ones for me. Definitely was not the top ones for me.
Have you ever flown AirAsia?
AirAsia, yes, I have.
Oh, how are they?
AirAsia, yeah, they're not too bad. Yeah, they're not too bad at all. Let me get back to here. And what's happened there? Why does it do that? I hate it when it does this. Okay, I'll just have to do it there. Mike says, Coop seems intermittent noise from the mic. Am I coming through to you, Philip, loud and clear, or is there a problem?
Yeah, you're coming through good for me.
No problem there? Okay.
Yeah.
Might be something on your end there, Mike, with your TV or your internet connection, buddy. There we go. It's back to normal. What's going on there? Why is this one? Back to full screen. But now I lost that. I lost my comment section. Get back. There we go. I got it back. Technology. Coop did it. You can't see my laptop, but yeah, it was going crazy. Mr. Nut Texas Humor says, good evening, Coop and gang. I hope that those watching the live get the chance to live in Thailand. Hurry up. And Mr. Nut, it's been suggested that you come on and do a live stream with me. What do you think, bud? Let me know if you're interested and we'll make it happen. Bot Father says, looking on Kayak now, $496 on September 9th. That's a pretty good price. But check the reviews first on Ava Air. I'm not too sure you're going to be very impressed with them, because all I saw was bad reviews. And select snooze time. Cancel. I don't want a snooze time, but looks like it might be working. Every 100 seconds. Okay. Let me go back. And it's connected. Let's go to the home. And let me see if I can scan it. Do I do that? Or do I have to go to the Bluetooth again? Let me see. Hang on, guys. Let me try something here.
Modern technology, huh?
Yep. Okay, so I don't need to do it. It's just live monitoring. Okay. So it is showing that. There you go. The app does work. It's showing that it's going down, and it's now 244. Let's do it on the actual Libre sensor, folks, and see if they're both accurate. Pretty close. 250. Pretty close. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it and see how well it does over the next 2 weeks. Chris says, let me cam up. Click again on the link, and I will. Is there a StreamYard link? Yes, there is, Chris. It's at the very top of the comment section. Mike Dottie says, Coop, I think you have some idiots trolling you today. I think so, too. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. Mike the Swede, I have GPS on my Zontes 368, but the app is useless. Have to use my phone. Yeah. See, the apps that come with the Yamaha are pretty good. One of them is, I got the apps here on my phone. One is called Y Connect by Yamaha. You have to have that so it'll confirm you're the owner of the motorbike. Because you have to register it with Yamaha when you buy it, and then you download what's called Street Cross, and it's by Garmin, and basically, I agree. Okay, later, and that's how accurate it is. Look at with the Street View and all that. Oh shit, that's my house. Don't look at that. Cut that out. Yeah, that was near where my house was. Shouldn't have turned that on. If not, I'll get these weirdos come banging on my door. Roger with the D says, what Westerners need to do when coming to Southeast Asia? Lose the weight. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about, Roger with the D? Kim says, Cooper, we love you from the good, bad, and the ugly. Thank you, Kim. Highly appreciated. Roger with the D says, Westerners need to lose the Western attitude when they arrive in Southeast Asia. I've said that since day one on my very, very first walk and talk on Jumpton Beach Road. Absolutely right there. Roger. Thorne says, the trolls are out today. Bring the band hammer out. That's why we have to make the channel for subscribers only, because if not, we'd have a hell of a lot more trolls on here, and it would just ruin the experience for you guys, the viewers, and me, as your friend with boots on ground experience here in Thailand. And that's why, unfortunately, you guys got to deal with the commercials, because it's the only way we can keep a lot of the trolls out, because a lot of them don't want to hit the subscribe button to come on and harass you. They're like, well, I ain't subscribed to his channel. Them? Huh?
Can you block them?
Yeah, but it only takes 30 seconds to make another YouTube account. It's very quick and easy. You just set up an email, and you can set up 100 emails,
Yeah.
And just keep clicking on YouTube, and, and so you can end up blocking them 100 times. But the one thing that seems to work to keep you out 95% of the trolls is basically to make it subscribers only, for the comment section, and it works. Mike Dottie says, Coop, I think you should probably only accept live streams from the people you know. Well, there's a lot of people that watch ours. Oh, I got a notification there from the Zuka app. What's it saying? Cancel. Okay. 2:48 now. Okay. Keep an eye on that. There's a lot of people, Mike, that watch on the replay, and they may see, or they don't comment. They just watch the show, and because you guys are doing all the questions that they were going to ask anyways, and they think, oh, well, somebody else already put that in. It's no point me saying something. And I get people come up to me and say, hey, Coop, I've been following your channel for 2 years. I was like, what's your name? And they'll tell me their name. I don't recognize you from the comment section. Oh, I never commented on your videos, but I just want to say thank you for all you do. Oh, great. Maybe there's some of them. I don't know. But yeah. Dave Stewart says, more a fan of your other format. Interesting guests sharing Thailand experiences. Sorry. Okay. Mike Dottie, do I need to get that VIP package? I have business class. Nope. You get it for free if you get business class. And going back to Dave Stewart here, we do have regular times when we have guests come on the channel and tell you guys about their experience in Thailand. And there'll be a lot more coming on in the future, by the way. So stay tuned. Roger with the D, AirAsia are a budget airline. I've traveled with them. They're not too bad. Bootney, there was noise, but it stopped. Loud and clear now. Okay, thank you, buddy. Roger with the D, Mike, no business class, auto fast lane. Christian Mahoney says, hi, Cooper. I use the Libre 2 in Thailand. It works without the sensor app. Without the sensor, only the app works. Fine. Got my sensors from Canada. And if your phone is from Canada, Christian, and your sensors are from Canada, you'll have no problem using it here in Thailand. However, with Libre, they region lock everything. So say you're going to be here forever and you don't want to be paying the high Canadian prices of $100 each sensor, and you want to buy them from China because they're only $60 a sensor, so you're saving 40% on each one, then your app will not be able to scan it, and neither will this. You'll have to buy one of these from China too. And that's how they get you. But as long as your phone was originally from Canada, then you'll have no problem whatsoever. But mine's not. Mine I bought in Thailand. Captain Action says, I'd like to get a water buffalo when I get to Thailand so I can make my own Buffalo mozzarella. Buffalo mozzarella. Mr. Nut says, I would be happy to come on the live. I just have to make sure I know how to work the equipment properly. Just sit in front of the camera. I do everything else. That's it. Yeah, you have to do it, Robert, at my house. So you've been to my house before. You know where I live. People would like to meet you. David Lowe says, when I am in Thailand, I use my Waze app. That's a good app as well. Or just Google Maps GPS on my phone. And I miss riding my scooter around Pattaya, Jomtien, dark side area of the beautiful land of smiles. Yeah, a lot of people use that Google Maps. I think it's fantastic, Google Maps. With the one that I have for my bike, though, I can tell it if I'm going somewhere, I can say avoid toll roads, because in Thailand, bikes aren't allowed on toll roads, and it'll try and navigate you every single time to go on a toll road if you're going out that way where there's a toll road. So I always tell it avoid toll roads, and my app, and it will, which is Absolutely great. Blakester Drums says, when I came last year, flight was East Coast to Brussels, Brussels to Bangkok. Okay. This time, I'm avoiding the flying missiles and going west. Already been in touch with Mr. Singh for visa and condo search. Well done. He's a great guy. He'll take fantastic care of you, Blakester. Don't forget your drum set. Las Vegas Trader says the airport authority or the government needs to fix their arrival queue problem, or a portion of the people will choose another destination next time. Well, the problem is people don't do what they're told to do. They think, oh, I'll just do it when I get to the airport. When Thailand put out on the news, you have to do your TDAC 72 hours before arrival. And they're not doing it. And a majority of these people, I hate to say it, but I mean, I told you guys I'd tell you the good, bad, and ugly, are from India and Russia. The majority of the people that are arriving now that haven't done it are coming from those two countries. And they're just coming in. Shut up. Sorry, my phone. Are coming in from those two countries without doing the TDAC. They're holding up the whole line because they're getting there arguing with the immigration officer. I got my passport. What are you talking about? Here's my return ticket. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know? And they're like, show me your TDAC. What TDAC? I know nothing about this TDAC. What TDAC? And they're causing more time, and people behind them are getting fed up and say, hey, get at the end of the line, you know, and the immigration officer says, go to the end of the line, do your TDAC, come back in. You know, and when you've got 50 people in front of you and 45 haven't done it, you're going to get pissed off too, aren't you? You know what I'm saying? It's not really Thailand's fault. It's people not respecting the rules and not doing what they're told. Not going out and, you know, Bulaga, hey, honey, my wife's home. You're watching my live. I can hear the echo on your phone. Turn it off. So that's the reason for the long holdups. Yeah. Philip says, hello, Darlene. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's the reason for the holdup. It's not Thai's fault. It's people's fault for not doing as they're told. They get told to do it. I told you guys a month ago, download the THIM app. Download it. People that have downloaded it and have come over in the last month said, Coop, thank you for that. Fantastic. I was straight through. I showed it to the immigration officer. He didn't even want to see it. It was already pre-approved. They already knew on their computer system. It's that easy, guys. These people from these third world countries don't want to do it. Think, no. They won't give me a problem. I'm from India. I'm from Russia, you know. I'm from Cuba, wherever the heck they're from, you know. And that's the reason for the long lines. Dot Yen says, can you hear your scooter GPS out in the loud streets, or do you have it paired to Bluetooth earphone? You can if you have it paired to your Bluetooth earphone. I don't have speakers on my scooter, but the map, I can zoom in and zoom out with a push of a button on the handlebars. It's absolutely great. And I have it zoomed in about 70%, and it has arrows coming up saying, you know, 300 yards, you know, turn right, you know, great. Fantastic. You know, it comes up on the screen. You don't get it audible. But I do know people that have bought those helmets over here, and they have the microphone and the speaker built in, and that will pair with it. And then you'll be able to get the audio side out as well. And 300 yards, turn left onto Soy Zero by the 7-Eleven. Then, and it'll come up like that in your earpiece. And you can buy those helmets. Kenny bought one, and they were under $60. They're dirt cheap, guys. And it's under 2,000 baht. I think he paid like 1,800 baht for it. And they're good. They'll pair with it too, if you want the audio side of it. Thorn Bismarck says, I know it's not your fault, but 2 of my messages were skipped. I know the chat rules and didn't break them. YouTube being weird today. Must be, because I didn't see it, buddy. I promise. I don't block anybody's comments. Alvia Broad says, is there a back street to get to Bangsaray on a e-bike, or is the main highway the only way? Well, it's Sukhumvit Road is the road. And for most of the part, it's 4 lanes, and people do it on scooters every day. So don't worry about that. Even e-bikes I've seen go up and down there. And there is a bot bus that does go from Bangsaray to Jomtien. There you go. There's a bot bus. And it does it several times a day, and it's from the turning circle. And I'll put that in the video, guys. When I do film Bangsaray, where to get the bot bus and all that useful information, I'll put in there when I make the video for the channel. My promise to you. WDLF1, I know him.
From,
huh?
is there a bus that goes from Bangkok to Jomtien?
Yes.
Okay.
Several. You can get a bus that goes from Bangkok Airport to Jomtien. You can get a bus that goes from the central bus station to Jomtien too. I know Brooks done it a few times. He's got the bus because he had to go to the Canadian Embassy in Bangkok. He just took the bus up. Sorry, WD11 says, hi all, 81 days until retirement to the land of smiles. I met you and I met your lovely wife. Thank you for coming to the meet and greet. Thorn Bismarck says, I'm coming in at 0500 to Bangkok, okay? Going to chance the immigration and skip the fast paid lane. Hope it's not busy at this time of the morning. If you're landing at 5, it shouldn't be too busy. The worst time to get here is at lunchtime. Worst time to get here. That's where a lot of international flights come into Bangkok at lunchtime. Roger Wood the D says Waze app and Google Maps have avoid tolls in the settings. Really? I didn't know that. I just know on mine, it comes up with options straight away. White Lime says India has a different line. Visa on arrival, not exempt. The problem is 3 A380s arrive and there's only 10 immigration officers. That too, yep. If you land at a busy time of the day, then yeah, you're going to be swamped. And to get into the immigration hangar, I guess you'll call it, the arrival part, you got all the lines outside. So the Indians are going to be waiting on the same lines as you until you can get into the section where they have all the immigration officers, and you got VIP here, Thai here, foreigners, Westerners over here, and the visa on arrival section over there for the Indians and the Pakistanis and the like. They have to go to that section over there. But yeah, for initially, you're all going to be in the same line. Let me just wet my lips, guys. Cold coffee, still good. Chris N said, I came in 10 days ago and the queue was the worst I've ever seen. And you are 100% correct. Thank you. Loads of people getting sent back after arguing for about 10 minutes each. That all adds up. See, there you go, guys. You know, Darlene and I came through only 4 weeks ago after we got off our last cruise. Saw loads of people arguing with the immigration officers. What are you talking about? TDAC. What TDAC? What TDAC? They don't know what the hell TDAC is because they didn't do their research. Check and see if the visa rules had changed and, you know, since they last came to Thailand, you know, they didn't check on it. And that's their own fault, you know, for not checking to see if there's any updates, you know, or follow a YouTube channel that's going to tell them straight like ours. You know, or somebody else out there that tells it straight. And we only got one comment left, and we're at 1 hour 48. So say your goodbyes now, folks. David Lowe says, if you have 3 or 4 arrivals, that's at least 1,200 people. So long lines are usually just standard operating procedures, more or less. Well, I've seen 2,000-3,000 people waiting to get through immigration before. I mean, I can remember when I used to fly into Don Muang Airport before Swanepoel Airport was ever built. And that was a freaking nightmare. Sometimes you'd be in the line for 3 to 4 hours waiting to get through immigration. If you happened to land at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you knew you were going to be screwed, because there's like 10, 20 flights all arrive between 12 and 3. And if they hadn't processed to go through immigration, you were going to be joining the queue at the back of them. Bootney said, yes, the 2 previous times I came to Thailand, I arrived at 5 a.m. and immigration was easy. Yeah. My upcoming trip, I will be arriving at 12:30 p.m. So VIP this time. Smart man. Absolutely smart man. Yes. See, these guys know, they've been coming here for a long time, and they got the experience of what it's like and at what times to get here, you know, and what to do. Thorn Bismarck says, I appreciate that you tell us the bad parts of Thailand because it highlights the amazing side of the land of smiles. Thank you very much. Mike Dottie said, just checking, is it July 11th there, right? Yes, it is Saturday, July 11th, 21:50 hours. That's military time. It's 9:50, 10 to 10 p.m. What a sale. Great show. Thanks to you and Philip. Have a great evening. See you on the next one. Thank you. What a sale. Alvia Broad says, sounds like they need a sign for TDAC before getting in line. And they do have the signs there. At the airport, they got the like poster size, you know, on a metal frame. We saw them when we came in. Have you done your TDAC? If not, scan here, you know, with a QR code. Russians and Indians.
Does the airline
read English? I mean, Russians, they got the
does the
like
airline
alphabet.
make an announcement?
I don't know. Our airline didn't. We flew with Emirates.
I'm sorry.
No, there was no announcement on my airline. Yeah. Robert Venture says, have a great rest of your Saturday night. Cooper, really enjoyed the whole idea of a new life in Thailand. Talk to you later, everyone. Thank you, Robert, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. And now have the badge next to your name, courtesy of Henry. Las Vegas Trader says, sounds like all airports are the same. Periods where no flights arrive. Periods where 20 747s arrive at the same time. This is exactly the way flights into Las Vegas are scheduled, and LAX. Trust me, I've been in and out of LAX 100 times, and if you come in at the wrong time, you're screwed. Yep. White Lime says, it's not funny because you could be sitting down, but even after an hour queue, you often wait for your luggage still. The Thai Airways is Thailand's pretty good at getting the luggage off the planes and on the conveyor belt. I mean, most of the time I fly business because I got shitloads of air miles with Emirates still. And I just buy an economy ticket and upgrade with them and keep using my air miles. I think I still got over 200,000 air miles, so I've got quite a lot still left to use. And no, normally by the time I get through immigration, even though I'm doing the fast track, I get the cart for your suitcases, you know, and with the push down handlebar, you know, that one you put your suitcases on, and a trolley, that's the word. And I may be standing there 2, maybe 3 minutes max, and the first bags are coming off. They're pretty quick. Thorn Bismarck says, cheers for a great show and all the helpful info. Have a great day or night to everyone in the chat. Thank you, Thorn. Mike Dottie says, great show. God bless. And thank you, Mike. And that was the last comment. Thank you, Philip, for coming on and joining the panel. Thank you to the pranksters out there that came in and like ladyboys from San Francisco and all the rest. Yeah, and talking with a little girl's voice. Perverts. Yep, you get them. Can't help it. And thank you to everybody.
I'm sorry. And as far as the people who were talking about when you were going to have a live stream, where you had the panel, you know, people coming on the panel, I was one of them.
Okay. Well, glad you came on and said hello. And thank you to everybody that came on the stream. And I will just check one more time before we go. My glucose readings. Got the scanner here. Come on. I heard the beep. I heard the beep is going down. It's 240 now. It was at 270. So it's starting to regulate. Let's compare it with the phone and the app. And the phone says 238. So they're very, very close and accurate. 240 and 238, guys. And I also have had a couple of notifications come through on my smartwatch. So yes, you can leave once you've activated it and you can pair it with this. You can leave this at home and just use your cell phone and check your sugar level. Well, it gives you a live reading. You don't even need to check it. It's paired with it and it's live reading. But yeah, it does what it says. So you know what, guys? I am giving the app Zuka 2 thumbs up. Endorsed by Cooper. ZUKKA works for type 2 diabetes in Thailand and type 1. But you have to activate it first with one of these devices. Once you activate it with this, you can then pair it and it'll give you live readings on here and also on your smartwatch too. It gives you live readings. It pops up there as well. So very, very, very close in accuracy with only 0.2 difference between them. So yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. Let's see how it does over the next 2 weeks. And then we'll try the one from China and let you guys know how that one works in comparison. I'm going to do like 10 days with this one. And then I'll take the Chinese one that I got. I'll put that on my other arm. And then because this sensor is good for 2 weeks and I don't want to waste it. And see if that one from China, which is only 1,000 baht, $30. It's all it is for the sensor. So it's a lot cheaper than even this one. And if that one works as good as these, well, heck, I'll use the one from China then. And I'll let you guys know, and it'll save you money, of course. And Bot Father says, can we keep Philip on for a little longer? He looks like he's ready to drop off over there and go to sleep. But God bless you all. Take care. Don't forget Monday live stream where you'll have Brooke and I giving you all the latest news in Thailand. And thank you again to Captain Action, who gifted a Coopersthaiadventure membership. Highly, highly appreciated. Thank you, brother, so much. And then also got another shout out to give. And this one is to Paul Pepper, who bought us a coffee, says, thanks for everything you do. Because of you and your channel, my wife and I are moving next April. Already have a copy of the e-guide. Smart man. Smart man. There you go. You'll get lifetime updates from our private secret Facebook group, only for those that have the e-guide. And also, thank you. Give one more shout out to, where is it at? Come on, open up. Michael Halsey, who bought us the coffee as well. Thank you, guys. You're all champions. It is appreciated. And look out for our new videos coming out on the channel starting next week. Until then, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Okay. Hey, God bless you all. Stay tuned. You too, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thai adventure. Oh, what a thrill! Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai adventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thai adventure. Oh, what a thrill! Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai adventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's